We have an average of about 1,000 students a month that use the bus, which is excellent.
Even though the number of riders are steadily increasing, Marie Gain has an overall message to the students and faculty here at UMass Lowell.
For all of you maybe watching, take the shuttle.
UMass Lowell is working with the Lowell Regional Transit Authority to improve the connections and expand multiple routes in the city while also providing more frequent shuttle buses from the station to either campus. When meeting with John Whitaker and Bob Eady of the LRTA, we learned that most students are unaware their shuttle buses provide free services when showing your student ID, and monthly passes can be bought here at UMass Lowell. Lowell, a city historically known for its continuous efforts in bettering its public transportation systems, has recently finished its latest project, the Robert B. Kennedy Bus Transfer Center at the LRTA. The new Kennedy Bus Terminal is located directly across from the Charles A. Gallagher Transportation Terminal for the commuter rail. This new bus terminal offers easier access for those using multiple means of transportation. With all these advances in public transportation at UML and the Lowell area, what can be done at the state level to get more people to take advantage of our train and subway systems?
Nationally, when it comes to federal dollars, about 90 to 95% of what we spend is highways and airports. About 5% is urban transit, and 2% goes into our national rail passenger system.
If Americans used public transportation at the same rate as Europeans for roughly 10% of their daily travel needs, the U.S. would reduce its dependence on imported oil by 40% yearly. But will government aid really change the way Americans view public transportation? Michael Dukakis, former governor and strong transit advocate, shared some final thoughts on ways to gain riders.
Cleaning it up, managing it well, marketing it effectively, making sure that it's safe and efficient is an important part of this. The better your public transportation system, the more people are going to ride it. The more people who ride it, the fewer people are going to have to get into cars.
Ultimately, if it weren't for public transportation, there would be thousands more cars on the road. You would spend hours more driving in or out of the city because congestion would be far worse than it already is. So even if you don't ride public transit, you still use it and it is still working for you.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors and it's the only way I live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you and it keeps me stable for days in cars.
On a recent afternoon along the Merrimack River, we asked a group of individuals one common question: are you concerned with the housing in Lowell? These were their responses.
I've lived in Lowell all my life, and I think that Lowell housing should be improved. It should always be improved.
So obviously with homes in Lowell, because they're so old, there's mold and there's lead paint and whatnot. As far as what you can do about it, if you're a homeowner, you just have to keep up on it. Is there anything that the city can do or the state can do? Beyond tax incentives to clean it up, I really don't think so.
I do think that the housing in Lowell needs to be improved. I think that there's a lot of concerns about mold and stuff.
It really started causing problems with the kids. We had to take them to the doctors, and the landlord had already been sued prior for mold and didn't tell us when we were moving in that there was any problems with the apartment. The other problem is there's not many places out there that people can go. Like, people have been waiting for apartments forever, say on Section 8, and they've been waiting 5 years and still don't have apartments.
There are many at the Center for Family, Work and Community that are trying to address these issues. Director Linda Silka explains the need for healthy homes, especially in New England.
First, one of the things that's really interesting about New England, if you think about it, is how much time we spend inside.
A great concern for Silka is the condition of the older homes in Lowell.
They were built with things like lead paint, they're really enclosed, and we're in kind of a wet climate, so they can be sort of moldy. All of those things have to do with healthy homes. And we have funding from U.S. Housing and Urban Development to look at these issues of healthy homes, and they become especially important here in a place like Lowell because we're so diverse.
David Turcott, project manager at the center located in Wanalancet Mills, explains the need for more programs throughout the city.
Looking to see what kinds of programs and incentives could be developed in the city that would be offered by the city of Lowell to encourage people involved in building as well as homeowners to do greener and more sustainable construction and remodeling and redevelopment.
Another thing that I'm also concerned about would be the chemicals. We use a lot of chemicals for cleaning, and I'm not sure that they're always the safest.
I do think that there is a housing problem in Lowell. Some people don't take care of their houses as well as they should. Some people have toxins in their houses. Overall, I think that people should do something about the problem.
When people get the knowledge and they have that knowledge, that is better for them, then they can actually maybe go to their landlord or know more when they go to buy or rent, or are better able to do their own home to make some things are simple and some things are not, but they're better able to be awareness. Creating that awareness in people is their best defense.